So we are finally back with the United States Grand Prix. It's been a couple of minutes, I think maybe around 15 minutes we had to wait for the restart, but here we are already at the end of the formation lap of the new race. PFR looks being disqualified, I don't know why. Anyway, reviewing again the strategies, of course the top 10 have to be back on the soft tires, as it's the tire they qualify on. Vintage Grease, Ecot, Indie Gamer, Paulo Frost, Eat My Dust, and Broken Reptile are on the mediums. Womax, Arin, and CHR are on the softs, and Literary Siggins is on the hard set of tires. Drivers now taking their spots to start the USA Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. I think once again Luke has got the better start than Rishi. No, Rishi has managed to hold into his place this time. Of course, Luke had a bit cold tires due to this disqualification maybe. Now he's trying to go side by side with Ben. You can see a lot of dirt go. Oh, and Luke is spins, collides with Ben there. Juventinos made up 7 places in the start of the race. Well, this has gone craziness once again. Ticks out of the race already, crashed down to the S's. Arin is also there, Literary Siggins also spun, and that is CHR and PFR Luke as well. So another really accidental start of this race. Safety car hasn't come out due to this. Well, Rich leads now 2 seconds ahead of Juventino, then comes Ben 1.3 seconds behind. It's not a safety car yet. Well, Rishi leads 1.8 seconds ahead of Juventino, then comes Ben 1.3 seconds behind. Juventino made up 7 places. Eat My Dust was made up 10 places in the start of the race. Yellow flag again, and that is gonna be PAFR Luke winning places. No, it is Elge losing 10 places now. Well, Rich leads 2 seconds ahead of Juventino. Ben 1.6 seconds behind. So I guess Rich is not going to have too much of trouble now on the rest of this race. Anyway, entering lap 2, Rich leads 1.7, 1.9 seconds now. Elch comes into the pit lane, but I don't know what happened there, to be honest. I mean, the race might be over. No, I don't think it's over yet, but, you know, a good candidate, PFR Luke's down into 12th place. We're gonna see the Luke fight back now. Can he make it back into the top places? Now behind Broken Reptile. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, that is Sears Layer off the road. Here comes PFR Luke. At the back of Broken Reptile, has already recovered into P12 of this race. Broken Reptile on the mediums, Luke on the softs. Shouldn't be a hard move for Luke now. Oh, and now Vintage Grease and Womax almost made contact there, but I also seen that Vintage Grease is being reported by connection issues. So here's Happy Gilmore at the back of Ben. Ben doesn't seem to be getting really good traction this part of the race. He got good straight line speed though, and this won't allow Happy Gilmore to send a dive here. There's a spinner by a Williams, if I'm not wrong. That should be Sears Slayer. PFR Luke already up into 10th place. looking where he can get the move done on the guys ahead of him. Rishi leading 2.1 seconds ahead. I'll actually have to say the pace is not a big difference between Rishi and Juventino. Well, Juventino's been pushing harder than Rishi, definitely. So yeah, it might be done for Rishi. He just needs to keep it calm into the end of this race, but still there's a long way to go. Here comes Happy Gilmore on Ben. Gets easily past at the end of the second DRS straight. Of course, the better overtaking point on this track. PFR Luke gets past in the gamer. Now he's gonna try and look for it. My does made up 11 places on the start of the race. Rumax made 9 as well. Paulo Frost is out of the race. Oh, and what a dive on there by Luke, getting past it. My does, but he gives the position back, I think, because he finished that overtake off the road. So fair play there to PFR Luke. Ben is coming into the pit, and I don't know what's going on this race, to be honest. I don't have a clue. PFR Luke side by side with Pit My Das through turn 1 and 2. PFR Luke will take the place, and now he's gonna go on the hunt for Vintage Grease. Meanwhile, Rishi is flying 3.3 seconds ahead of Juventino. Here comes Happy Gilmore also on a really good pace. He's gonna try and get past Juventino into the second DRS straight. There goes Happy Gilmore, takes the place. Well, look, can Happy Gilmore think about challenge Rishi on this race? Gap is 3.2. Now we'll have to compare how the pace is between these two. PFR Luke's already at the back of Vintage Grease, who is having connection issues, looks like. Well, sends a dive there down the inside, but once again goes wide. Luke makes the same mistake twice, but this time will take the place on. Oh, and now Luke makes a mistake and goes off. He's gonna lose a place. He's gonna lose the place he won, and he might even lose 2 there. No, he defends well there against the gamer, but I don't know. Luke is, yeah, definitely looks desesperated. Now we'll have to retake that place once again. Well, I think I can say it's definitely not the calm Luke we usually see. He's desesperated. Now he shouldn't get past, I think, in my dust here. Or maybe yes. Yeah, he's gonna have the DRS anyway, so yeah, good decision there by... Yeah, and there you go, that's not the Luke we are used to see. Totally desesperated. Another mistake there. Maybe I can count around 3 or 4 on this race. Now no win for PFR Luke. Well, definitely I know he might cause him some stress, all the restart stuff and all that. So yeah, definitely not the Luke we usually see. But anyway, he should just try and keep it consistent. He's leading the championship by a good amount. He doesn't want to lose that gap. Rishi leads the race 3.3 seconds ahead of Happy Gilmore. Now he's used a bit of his CRS, a bit more at least. So, well, I don't know what can happen on this race. Rishi seems to be dominating by now. There's a yellow flag, and that's Vintage Grease out of the race. And yeah, that's a safety car. So yeah, there you go. The race is gonna be close again. But what is this, to be honest? Possibly the messiest race I've seen in PAFR, at least in their recent time. You don't know what's going on on this race. But anyway, the safety car is gonna make things even more interesting. Question is, lap 6 of 28. Who is gonna take the risk of stopping now? Because I think someone will do it. Maybe Rishi could think about pitting for hards going to the end. Could also well pit for mediums and think about a late stop then for fresh soft tires to the end of the race. But I think it might be a mistake staying out on those soft tires as degradation is not low in USA. And there goes Rishi into the pit lane. What tires is he gonna be on now? Rishi, Happy Gilmore, Juventino. Oh, and Happy Gilmore gets a 5-second penalty for spinning in the pit lane. Wow. Gilmore on the mediums. And My Dust is really close to taking the lead of this race, but no, Rishi stays ahead. Rishi is staying ahead of My Dust at the pit lane exit. Indie Gamers also jump Happy Gilmore. Then Juventino, Kelly, Literary Siggins, Womax, Evil Sook, Broken Reptile, Arin, Ben, PFR Luke, well, the safety car is definitely gonna help him. Then Eckert, Euge, CHR, and Slayer. Anyway, I guess the safety car will go out in lap 8. That will leave us with 20 laps of racing. And yeah, I really hope the thing doesn't get more bizarre than what it is already, but anyway. Interesting race, at least it's not boring at all. Not boring at all. All the drivers getting back into the pack once again. And it's gonna be a new game all over again. 17 drivers to battle for the rest of this race. Just let's hope all the 17 survive and no more DNFs. It's gonna be interesting to watch PFR Luke try to go to the lead of the race maybe, or to a podium place from P12. That'll be fun to watch, and well, let's hope he calms his head down for this safety car restart. And safety car is gonna go out on this lap. Rishi will restart the race. Then Eat My Dust, Indie Gamer, Happy Gilmore, Juventino, top 5. Some of these guys haven't stopped, like Eat My Dust and Indie Gamer. Siggins as well has not stopped. Womack's gone for the soft tires, so he definitely needs to stop again. Echo's done the same, so both AlphaTauri on the soft tire strategy for this part of the race. And here comes Rishi, is gonna relaunch the race. Starts pulling away now, and let's see who's gonna get the better restart now. I'm gonna follow PAFR Luke's on P12. He's not gonna be able to make any places now. What about Womack's on this soft set of tires? Some people going side by side here. Skelly, Juventino, literally Siggins. Kelly and Juventino going there side by side almost. Kelly will stay ahead. Happy Gilmore, Kelly and Juventino of course on the fresh tires. Indie Gamer and Eat My Dust are on the used medium tires. Happy Gilmore needs to try and get past him as soon as he can. He's gonna have to wait till the next straight down into the end of the second DRS straight and send a dive down the inside. PFR Luke has already made up a place there, already into P11. Literally Siggins on the hard set of tires. Got passed by Womack. Here comes Arin as well. And Ben is losing a place, I think, there to Arin. Now PFR Luke is on the attack, and once again is banging wheels. PFR Luke still desesperated to try and get past this guy's yellow flag. That is CHR off the road. Rishi leads 1 second ahead of Eat My Dust, then comes Indie Gamer, then Happy Gilmore hasn't been able to get past him yet. Indie Gamer doing a good defensive job, holding the Alpine guy, the driver, behind him. And then comes Kelly. Oh, and Rishi spun or something. He's made a mistake. Well, it's been... Well, I actually have to say he got away with that. Had have been much worse. He only lost the place to Eat My Dust. Eat My Dust leads the race now, reaching second place. Indie Gamer in third, Happy Gilmore in P4. Once again, PFR Luke trying to send the dive down the inside of Ben. He's gonna do it to the end of the second DRS straight, and he break the latest, and he outbreak the McLaren driver. Yes, he can. PFR Luke is up into 10th place, and I wonder if there's gonna be any team orders now between the Red Bulls, or if they are gonna fight each other. Well, it will be really difficult might be a bit difficult for Arin to let his teammate by. Having Ben behind could also let him pass as well. They are both going for literally Siggins, who shouldn't be a hard pick. He is on old hard tires. They are on fresh medium tires. PFR Luke in the wall, and this time is not out of the race, but again, this man is totally desesperated today. I mean, he could easily make it up into a lot of places if he just kept his head calm. He usually is a really calm driver, but I don't know what's going on with him today, what's happened to him. Wonder if he's listening to my stream, but I think he is. But mate, if you keep driving like that, you're not gonna get anywhere, mate. You need to calm yourself down, drive smart, and then you'll see how you're gonna start winning up a lot of places and making it back to a decent place at least. Then you never know what may happen on the race. But if you keep driving desesperated, you're just gonna keep broken your wing. Anyway, coming back into the battle for the lead, Rishi has retaken place on Eat My Dust. Eat My Dust, anyway, wasn't gonna be able to hold him for long, but Eat My Dust is gonna have the DRS now, so that'll help him at least win some time on Rishi. Eat My Dust has to stop again. Rishi won't have to stop again if the tires can last to the end. If not, yeah, he will have to stop if the tires don't make it to the end of the race, which is also a possibility. Now Eat My Dust has not lost the DRS, is still on the DRS range. Rishi leads the race, 6 tenths ahead of Eat My Dust. There's a yellow flag, that is, I think, the Alpine of CHR. It's been a minor incident. Rishi there still not being able to pull away from Eat My Dust. Eat My Dust fighting as hard as he can to stay in that DRS range. If there's a safety car now, Eat My Dust is going to be in a really good position. Or no, no, sorry, he won't be because he has to go for a different compound of tire. And that is CHR in the wall, I think, or spun at least. What is that? What else do I possibly foresee there? And this time, Eat My Dust has lost DRS to Rishi, so that is the end of the battle between these two. Of course, the tires would have to die at some point. Well, look at the gap Rishi has put now on Eat My Dust. That's 3.1 seconds really quickly. Happy Gilmore should be getting past Eat My Dust really soon, possibly in the next DRS trade. Eat My Dust tires seem to be dead now, totally dead. Eat My Dust now weaving on the straight, trying to keep Happy Gilmore behind, and Happy Gilmore actually can get close to Eat My Dust. Eat My Dust has no more ERS, but might have a really good straight line speed there. You can see the locking of tires by Eat My Dust there into the corner. Arin racing against second here, coming down into the end of the second DRS straight, getting past the Bulgarian driver on the AlphaTauri. So half the race is going to be completed when Rishi crosses the line. Have 14 more laps to go on this USA Grand Prix. Happy Kilmer and It coming in finally. So I guess he's going to go for hards. Or is he thinking about soft tires to the end of the race? Yeah, it's going to go soft. He's going to try 14 laps on these tires. Well, the mediums didn't last 14 tires. I don't expect the softs to do so. Well, the last, but they were bad. Emil Suk going side by side with Literary Higgins through the SS. And it ends well. It actually ends well. Oh, that's saying the gamer in the wall. The battle continues between Ekot and Arin. Battling for P7 of the race now. Ekot's definitely gonna have to stop again. Arin might not. But anyway, it's been a good battle between these two till this point of the race. So apart from this, to be honest, I don't see anything else happening right now. Well, Luke is chasing Ben for P15 of the race. Gonna follow a bit of it my Dust Race now, who is back at a DRS train, a lot of cars. He should easily get past, maybe try and send a dive at some point. Literary Higgins is gonna be the first victim of It My Dust attack. Maybe into the next corner, should be a good place if he gets the traction, but no, I think Higgins got the better straight line speed here. I think It My Dust can think about it. Yes, he can. There goes for the move, takes the place, really aggressive there on the brakes. Let's see if he can try and get past Evil Suk in the end of this straight. I don't think that will be possible, but he can think about it in the next couple of corners. He's gonna have much better traction than the Mercedes driver. Aryan and Echo keep battling ahead of this. It might does thinking about a move at any moment now. I think down the inside would have been the best, but it's gonna all the way by the outside. And he's gonna take the place. No, yeah, down the inside was definitely the way to go. As now Evil Sug has defended his place, but no, actually it might does comes out ahead in this fight. Juventino is in the pit lane. So I guess that might mean that Rishi is gonna have to stop as well. It might does getting past Arvin there. Now next target is gonna be Echoed on old soft tires. It might does is looking really good to get a podium today. Gap between It My Dust and Rishi is 22.8 seconds. Rishi is now coming in the pit lane, and I guess he's gonna cover the undercut from It My Dust. It My Dust had to face a lot of traffic, and It My Dust now picks a 3-second time penalty if he had any chances of winning this race. I think that might be the end of them, and I think Rishi is gonna be out ahead anyway. Yes, he's gonna be much ahead of It My Dust, 3 seconds ahead. 4 seconds, no, 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds ahead of It My Dust. Rishi now coming for Ouch in P3 of the race. 3 seconds behind. There's no way Ouch can hold It My Dust. No, there's no way Ouch can hold Rishi on this race. We are getting more comments, which I'm quickly gonna read. It is Rishi from 3 message from Shane says, Rishi and Kilmore, you got this, boys. AM on top, let's go. And Kelly looking in top form. Okay, so thanks for your support to our driver Shane, and well, we have Kelly there in the top places, yeah. He's coming in the pit lane now to make his final stop of the race for fresh soft tires. Then Rishi and Kilmore. Rishi is definitely the favorite to win this race. He's now almost retaken the lead of this. And Happy Gilmore there also on P1, but he has a 5-second time penalty for spinning in the pit lane. I don't know, maybe without a penalty Happy Gilmore would be the favorite to win this race, depending on how much good pace Rishi has on those softs. 10-second gap. But yeah, that 5-second penalty is gonna make it really complicated for Happy Gilmore to win this. Yeah, Rishi's closing the gap really fast, 8.6 seconds already. It was 10 seconds just some corners ago, I think. 8.4, 8.3. And Happy Gilmore still staying out. Happy Gilmore staying out. Richie said now the fastest lap of the race is gonna be another whole second subtracted from the difference between Gilmore and Richie, and in less than a lap, Richie is gonna be there. 7 seconds, 6.9 seconds now. What a massive difference of pace between these two. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. That is the McLaren of Ben, I think. Yeah, it is Ben. It is Ben. So at this point, I don't know what Happy Gilmore is thinking about. He should be pitting because there's no way he's holding Richie. And even if he could, he has that 5-second time penalty, which is gonna compromise him anyway. Richie is just 1.5 seconds of winning this race. Kelly getting past now with my dust on fresh soft tires. Richie now only 4.3 seconds to taking the lead of this race. Kelly far behind, 8.9 seconds behind Richie, but I think 100% in the back. That's second place in this race. Not sure if this is gonna be Kelly's first podium in the league. Could well be. But yeah, it's nothing to worry about. The has less penalties than Juventino, and well, my dust tires are really bad right now, and both are out of the DRS anyway, so it should be an easy take for the podium for Kelly. And here comes Richie getting close into Happy Gilmore. 2.7 seconds. I don't think Gilmore is stopping at this point, but he's gonna be overtaken by Richie anyway, so I think he's just fighting to save that second place of the race, which is still possible that it will happen. My dust is coming in again, so yeah, definitely something's not going right there for him. And Richie now closing up to the lead of the race. It's 1.8 seconds behind, and still 5 more laps to go on this USA Grand Prix. More than enough time for Richie to get the move done. Anyway, doesn't even need to get the move done. Gilmore has the penalty, which possibly will not be removed, as it's a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So it shouldn't be a hard moment of the race for Richie. Just needs to keep going on a clean lap, doing clean laps, and he will get easily past Happy Gilmore, possibly in this lap, in this coming lap. Rishi should already be ahead after it. Lap 24, 5 more laps to go on this United States Grand Prix. Gilmore leads, Rishi in second place, Kelly in third, Juventino in fourth, Womack in P5. He's doing a really good job. But Eoj is coming. Eoj is also coming for Womack. This is going to be a battle for P5, and I think Eoj is in a better position now. He's taking a good result today, top 5. Well, Eoj already been one of our winners. He's won the the French Grand Prix this season. And here comes Rishi on Happy Gilmore. Not a hard move at all. Rishi capitalizes there and is gonna take the win today in a day that PFR Luke failed and is on P13. That's gonna be a massive subtraction of points in the championship. Win the race when your rival is not even in the points. So it's been a really good weekend for Rishi. Oh, and Ben is out of the race, and that's bring out a safety car. Does bring out a safety car for the last stages of this race. I think we're gonna have 2 laps of racing. Well, and this might, from a comfortable win for Rishi, turn into such a different thing. Rich stays out, Happy Gilmore stays out as well, Kelly is staying out as well, Juventino is also staying out. No one is coming in for this safety car. Everyone has decided to stay out. I think some people might have maybe come in, but well, this is gonna mess up Happy Gilmore definitely because of the penalty. He's gonna lose some places. Broken Reptile is coming in. Luke is in as well. Well, this is his chance to not lose that much to Rishi if he can do a really good restart. We'll see how he does. He needs to keep it calm. He needs to be aggressive but calm at the same time. Try and win up some places in this final 2 laps. It's gonna be of racing. Rishi leads, Happy Gilmore in second, Kelly in third, Juventino in P4, Womack on P5, Eoj on P6, Evolsuk on P7, It by Dust on P8, Slayer on P9, Siggins on P10, Arin on P11, Broken Reptile on P12, Luke on P13, Indie Gamer on P14, Echo on P15, and CHR on P16. And I'm getting more message. Safety car is gonna be on this lap. It's not even gonna be one more lap. It's gonna be 3 laps of racing. Wow. Bradley MacArthur asked if does Kilmer only have 3 seconds. No, actually he has 5 seconds because of speeding in the pit lane. So that's a bigger problem for the Alpine driver. And all the packs being closed except PAFR. Luke, once again, unfortunately for him, is not being able to be there. But I guess still have some more meters till Richie restarts this race. It's closing the gap. I think it won't be enough though for PAFR Luke to be there at the back. Sadly for him, just needed some more couple of corners. I thought the safety car would stay out longer. Oh, and Juventino's out. Juventino out. Oh, Rich picks now a 3-second time penalty, but I don't think this is gonna change much. I mean, let's see the gap with the leaders. Oh, Happy Gilmore is off. Happy Gilmore off and with no wing at all. The gap between Womack and Richie is 3.3, and I think Richie is gonna be able to pull away a better gap. Happy Gilmore now gets a 10-second penalty given by the game there. Still on this race though, but well. So 3.6 is the gap now between Womack and Richie. If Richie makes a mistake, that may be really bad for him, and Womack might jump over in his on the win of this race. Womack at least I think is gonna take a P2 finish today. He's gonna possibly jump Kelly. Has been put under pressure though by Elge on the soft fresher tires. Final lap of the race, Richie leads 2.8 seconds ahead of Kelly. Don't think this result is gonna change, but there is maybe gonna be a change for the podium as Elge is fighting hard against Womack. But I think it's still too far behind and it won't be enough with no DRS trying to pass him. Yellow flag, here Slayer's out. Slayer out of the race as well. Eat My Dust now got past Elge on a bit fresher tires. So the podium is gonna be Rishi, Womack, and Kelly, I think. It's gonna be the top 3 of the day. And look at PAFR. Luke's managed to make it into the points at least. But yeah, there you see what he could have done without being desesperated on this race. This is gonna cost him a lot in the championship. It's gonna cost him a lot of points, a lot of a gap. And here comes Richie to take the win on the USA Grand Prix. Richie wins at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Richie is your winner of the day. Kelly, now Womack takes second place. Kelly only by 1/10 loses that second place of the race, but I think it's gonna be his first ever podium in PAFR. So good job by the Alfa Romeo driver. Elge takes P4 of the race. Broken Reptile in P5, and I think it's also his first race on the league, so good job. In My Dust P6, Evil Suk P7, Literary Siggins on P8, Aaron on P9, Luke on P10, Indie Gamer on P11, Echo on P12, Happy Kilmer on P13, and well, CHR finally is gonna be in P15 but lapped, so Slayer somehow takes place in P14, but with the retard car. Fun race, I will say. Wasn't boring. Was a bit crazy though, especially at the start. But anyway, Rishi was really dominant today. Nothing to do against his really good pace. The only one that could have challenged him, PAFR Luke, messed up a lot of time today. Shane says safety car just screwed Kilmore, and well, that's true because of the penalty. Yeah, without a safety car, I think it was gonna be a P2 anyway for him. And well, I have to give my driver of the day today. Well, there's a lot of people you could think about. You have Broken Reptile from last to P5, Womax from 15 to the podium in second place. I think those two could be world drivers of the day. Well, and that's all for today. Unfortunately, drivers in the top 3 in the podium are not able to give interviews today, so I'm gonna say goodbye, and we'll be back next weekend. I'm gonna check quickly the calendar. No, we have a break week, so we'll be back in 2 weeks for the Mexican Grand Prix, round 13 of PAFR Season 2, already coming into the end of the championship, only 4 more rounds to go, and well, of course, the Japan that I think it will be rescheduled. But thanks to everyone for your time on watching the stream. Thanks to our viewers, always good to interact with you, and of course thanks to the drivers as well for giving us a really good show today, apart from all the craziness that went on. So we'll meet back in 2 weeks time for the Mexican Grand Prix. Goodbye.